Hi guys, it's Dr James Cobb here from Total Balance Chiropractic. Now Tom and I are asked by our patients on a regular basis, look, I'm doing really well with my adjustments, I'm feeling a lot better, but I still feel like I'm quite stiff, like I'm achy at times, like my body feels swollen, irritated, just really inflamed. And certainly when your body is in a state of inflammation, it can be one of the things that can slow your progress over time. So if that sounds like you, stick around because in a few seconds from now, I'm going to be sharing my top 5 tips for reducing inflammation within your body. Okay, so welcome back to our top 5 tips for reducing inflammation with your body. Now, tip number 1 is a really simple one. It's just quite simply drink more of this stuff. Okay, so we want to make sure our body is staying nice and hydrated, so we should be aiming for at least 2 litres of water a day, more in the hot weather, more if you're exercising. Now that doesn't include things like tea, coffee, beer, wine, alcohol, sugary drinks like soft drinks and fruit juice. You want to be aiming for pure fresh water, a little squeeze of lemon or lime if you need a bit of flavour, or herbal teas, rooibos tea, non-caffeinated teas will also qualify for that. So number 1, drink more water. I'm sure we can all do that. Number 2 is reducing the amount of refined carbohydrate in our diet. So white flours, pastas, white rices, sugars, starchy carbohydrates like potatoes, all of these things break down very quickly into sugar. Sugar is incredibly pro-inflammatory within the body, so the more we can reduce our intake of those starchy, white, refined carbohydrates, the better it will be. Go for whole grains, go for slow-release carbohydrate sources like beans, legumes. That'll give you the energy to burn through the day, but it'll burn more like logs on your energy fire as opposed to pouring sugar on that fire and watching it all just float away. So reducing our refined carbohydrate intake. Number 3, fresh veggies. You can't OD on veggies, okay? So more green leafy stuff. Get your spinach, get your broccoli. As much as you can, you should be aiming to eat a ton of veggies in every meal. Salad for breakfast, salad for lunch, veggies with your dinner. The more veggies you can get into your body, the better. Again, high in fibre and slow release carbohydrates and lots of essential nutrients in those ones. Number 4 is getting our balance of healthy oils and non-healthy oils right. So the latest research is suggesting that the advice we had through the 70s and 80s of increasing our vegetable oil intake, it's actually not that great. These refined vegetable oils, such as sunflower oils, canola oils, can actually be quite pro-inflammatory. And what we're discovering is that the old bad guys, stuff like saturated fats, actually have an important role to play in our physiology. So healthy sources of omega-3 oils are really important in your diet. So things like fish oils, krill oils, coconut oil is a big one at the moment. Even butter from cattle that are grass-fed, raised naturally on pasture, have a really great omega-3 fatty acid profile. So get more of that stuff into your body, and that'll help reduce the inflammation as well. And number 5 is just reducing processed inflammatory foods. So takeaways, your chips, your processed meats, these sorts of things. Also looking at your alcohol intake, making sure that if you are a social drinker, that you're giving your liver a few days off a week with a few dry days a week. Reducing your alcohol intake can make a big difference. Okay, so there we have it. There are my top 5 tips. Obviously, there's more information around that, so if you have any other questions, be sure to ask myself or Dr. Tom when you're in on your next visit. Otherwise, look forward to seeing you next week at our next video blog.